Alright, what's going on, guys? So in this video, what we're going to be doing is bringing you 5 of the top fragrances going into spring 2025. So as fast as it's already kind of approaching, we're already in February, which means next month is March, and we're going to start rolling into that spring weather, that springtime, the weather changes. So we're already going to have our list ready, and we're going to be prepared for the spring weather as far as our fragrance is concerned. And don't worry, remember I always say, guys, that fragrance does not have to cost you an arm and a leg. So every list that is going to be mentioned on here is going to be under $60. It's going to be really affordable. They're all going to be on different parts of the spectrum. So find the one that fits your best personality, add it to your cart, get your hands on it, and you'll be ready for the spring weather. Let's get it. And so we're going to kick things off with this fragrance here. This is from the brand of Armaf, and this one here is for those of us who like a fresh citrusy green fragrance. And this is none other than Armaf Tres Nuit. So Armaf Tres Nuit is for those of us, if you've ever had your nose on Green Irish Tweed by the brand of Creed, this is about a facsimile of that type of fragrance, okay? It's gonna give you that lemon, that bourbon, as well as that lavender, some of the main notes. This is for those of us who want an elegant, green, fresh, and clean fragrance with some floral and a little bit of an aromatic citrusy component to it. Nonetheless, great and affordable price too. Under $40, you'll have a nice spring fragrance for your daytime. Definitely get your hands on this if you like those type of fragrance notes. All right, now this next fragrance is going to be for those of us who like that lemony, kind of ice cold type of fragrance appeal. And this one is going to be from the brand of Jimmy Choo. Now, Jimmy Choo is one of those fragrance brands, really is one of the more slept on fragrance brands, just due to the fact that their affordability can kind of make them go unnoticed and kind of get swept under the rug. But honestly, they provide and they produce some really nice quality scents, really good comment playing factor. So this fragrance we're talking about here is called Jimmy Choo Man Ice. So Jimmy Choo Man Ice is for those of us, many people attribute it to Dior Homme Cologne. So you're gonna get main notes of lemon, you're gonna get main notes of bergamot, and as well as vetiver in this fragrance. A really nice, fresh, classy, luxurious, ice cold sort of appeal to this fragrance, if that makes sense. This is a really nice daytime fragrance. Definitely, this is your office fragrance. This is better worn indoors, I would say. Definitely if you want a nice, mature, luxurious type of a feel, but you want that Dior Homme Cologne vibe for an affordable price point. You're not trying to break the bank to get your hands on it, but you do love that fragrance DNA. This is a great option for you to get your hands on. All right, now number 3 on the list is instant classic, one that's been around for a long time, but it still does waves in the community. It's still one that you should have in your collection. Definitely is more recognizable to some of us, but this fragrance we're going to be talking about here is called Azzaro Chrome. So Azzaro Chrome is for those of us who like that bright, metallic, and classy, luxurious sort of a feel with your fragrance. You want something that has got some vintage qualities to it, kind of brings you a level of nostalgia with this fragrance, but nonetheless, it is still stood the test of time. It definitely is one that I think will be in that timeless category for years to come. Definitely still one that you can pull, especially for the price point. If you want something simplistic, you want something fresh and clean, get your hands on this one. You're gonna get main notes of bergamot, neroli, and musk. So this one is gonna give you that clean, masculine, vibrant sort of appeal, definitely uplifting with this fragrance, and one that has actually pretty solid lasting power. It really doesn't smell overly synthetic. It hasn't been reformulated, so definitely one for a cheapy option if you want to get your hands on it. Definitely if you want to smell mature, masculine, put it together like fresh out the shower. All right, now at number 4, we got a fragrance from the brand Coach. Now, Coach New York is kind of in that Jimmy Choo angle where, you know, they kind of slept on great, affordable price point, and I think they're one of the better entry-level fragrances. But nonetheless, the fragrance that we chose today for this fragrance for the springtime is going to be this one here. This one is called Coach New York. So Coach New York is more on that modern, classy, fresh appeal, right? This fragrance in particular has that fresh qualities that many of us think about in terms of the spring, but does have a slight touch of sweetness in it for those of us who want, you know, as you know, in the spring, whether when you think about it, it's a little bit cooler outside. It's not so humid. It's not so hot like in the summer. So you can afford to get away with a little bit of sweetness in your fragrance. This definitely has that balance kind of dotted really well. It has that really kind of nice blend of citrusy, floral, green, aromatic spice, but then it also has that fruity component in it that really gives it a nice level of versatility. You're gonna get main notes of pear, bergamot, and you're also gonna get suede in here as well to give it a nice balance, a nice fresh, citrusy, fruity, but also a nice masculinity to it as well. This one kind of touches on all facets, all seasons, all occasions. You wear this as your daily job, but you can also wear this out to the gym. You can also wear it out on a date. It really kind of touches on all things, all occasions, and with good longevity, good lasting power, definitely a solid option for you to add to your collection. All right, last but not least for this video, we're gonna go with the nice, fresh, and aquatic powerhouse from the brand of Rasasi. Rasasi is one of the kind of more up and coming and emerging fragrance brands. It's been around for a long time, but they've been dropping some bangers and some heat over the past couple of years. So this is one of the more recent ones I've gotten in my collection. This one here is Rasasi Hawas Ice. This fragrance here has bergamot, grapefruit, apple, and ambergris as some of the main notes. This one is a really crisp, blue, aquatic, oceanic type of fragrance with a nice level of citrusy freshness and a little bit of sweetness to this that gives it a nice clean balance. It's supposed to the original Hawas for some people may come off a little too tart, a little too citrusy. This to me calms it, kind of tones it down and really balances it out. To me, gives this a really great mass appeal. Definitely has got great compliments. It's someone that I'm already down to this level of this is only my first bottle, so definitely gonna have to repurchase this sometime soon, but definitely one that I've quite enjoyed in my time having it. Definitely people have enjoyed it. I've gotten mad compliments on this fragrance, so definitely one for you guys to get your hands on, give it a try, and I don't think it'll be disappointing. All right, so if we recap everything, boom, if you want that nice green iris tweed DNA, you're gonna go with this one here, Armaf Tres Nuit. If you like that Dior Homme cologne, you like that nice icy citrusy freshness, you're gonna go with this one here, Choo Man Ice. If you want that vintage, fresh, clean, metallic nature, you're gonna go with this one here, Azzaro Chrome. You want that nice, fresh, but sweet balance, you're gonna go with this one here, Coach New York. This one also is an all-season, all-occasion type of fragrance in my opinion. Lastly, if you like that Hawas DNA, you like that fresh, aquatic DNA, you're gonna go with this one here, Rasasi Hawas Ice. There you go, guys. Those are 5 of the top spring fragrances to get your hands on and have you ready for springtime. Let me know which one you're going with down below in the comments. And remember to hit the subscribe button down below or you get notified anytime I drop any fragrance content. But like I said, remember, you look good, you feel good, you smell good. You create opportunities for yourself. Make sure you guys let me know what video suggestions and what video topics you want me to touch on. I'll get them done for you. As always, have a good day. We'll catch you on the next one. Much love.